Well, Professor, you still have your medieval helmet on.
Hello there.
Ooh, it's scary.
I like this helm.
Do you?
It's small. It's quite heavy.
Yes.
But it's meant to, knock blows away.
Yes.
As something sharp and dangerous comes down towards me.
Yes.
Put my head down and stab.
Yes.
And it's all part of being a soldier in the 1400s.
Yes.
And so is this. I've got here.
What is it?
Well, it's what we call a black bill. It dates from the Battle of Northampton, and so it's what ordinary people, ordinary soldiers carried, billmen as they were called.
I have heard of that, yes.
So it later was called a halberd or a poleaxe.
Yes.
And they say you felt like you were poleaxed.
Yes.
And you could have been with a thing like this. If you look at it, what you've got here is actually a farming implement.
Yes.
It's not so much swords into ploughshares, it's hedging and ditching tools into deadly weapons. Because what we've got here, if you look at it,
yes.
With my magnifying glass, I can see that these pieces, just from here,
yes.
just there, up,
yes.
and from here, out,
yes.
and from here, up to here. This piece, I'll try and show you, and can you see that? And that piece, if you took these pieces off,
yes, I see.
what you've got is a hedging tool,
yes,
which is called a hedging bill.
A hedging bill, of course.
Yeah, and so this is a black bill that you had a short handle on for doing your hedging and ditching. In winter when the skies are grey, we hedge and we ditch our time away. It's an old song.
It's lovely, yes.
And so this was a farming implement because hedges, there was no barbed wire in the 1400s, so you had to lay thorn hedges, and this helped you to splash the hedges, as they call it.
Yeah.
And so then this piece would be cut off or broken off there on the anvil.
Yeah.
You see that little piece there. And this piece would be chopped off, that piece there.
Yes.
And this piece here would be taken off.
Yes.
And you take them home with you. And then when you were called on to be a soldier, because there were very few professional soldiers in England, but every Englishman was expected to be a soldier at need.
Yes.
And when you were called upon by the sheriff of the county to go in your full array for war, you put your little helmet on.
Yay.
And you took the little handle out. You can see an original nail there. Can you see that? It's the original nail that held it onto the handle. That is the original little nail that still exists. My granddad dug this up on the battlefield at Northampton.
It's
here,
fantastic.
when he was a little boy.
Yeah, what a find.
Yeah, and he fought in the Great War.
Yes.
So then you took your bits here to the village blacksmith and he'd hammer them back on at white heat.
Now look, Professor, this is fantastic. So when people come then...
Yes, on the 10th of July, if you come to
Yes.
Delapre, you'll be very welcome to handle this original artefact from the battle, and you might have psychometry. You might be able to feel. It's even got notches in the blade where it's been used.
Yes.
And so...
So 10th of July then, Professor?
10th of July this year,
Yay!
come along and have some fun.
Fantastic.
Have fun with history.
We
Bye
will.
for now.
Bye.